He's trapped in Photoshop again. Even he's wondering how many times he has to die.
Huh.
The two deities now.
What about Olga?
Who's left?
Olga and Deus. Yasha renounced his status.
Oh, yeah.
No longer a god.
Well, he announced his status as one of the 7 deities. You might have missed it, but he punched Asura, like blackened, rage-induced Asura so hard that he became pure again. This is not news.
How does that spider know so much, anyway?
You find the spider on the back of Deus's neck. Fang sunk in, and he's like, "Oh hey, what's going on, man?"
Everyone's so interested in saving the world. Jeez.
It's useful for shouting.
At the very least. Fusuroda! That is so played out by this point.
We might have to cut that.
Yeah, we might have to cut it. Every time he gets up from being beaten down, there's just a pillar of light to the heavens.
Early warning system.
Oh, someone go dispatch Yasha again. He's the most successful. Maybe there's like a bunch of chapters of him like waking up and being easily put down that we missed.
Yeah. Over the span of 12,500 years.
Once again, he punches the ground so hard he goes flying.
I love that. It's quite an
So
effective.
ridiculous.
It's an effective form of locomotion for Asura.
Apparently, the ground is made of fucking adamantium. That is the immovable object.
Rubber adamantium.
I remember this sequence goes on for a little too long.
Oh.
I just played it like the other day. I should probably lock onto someone. There we go. The rings kind of lag behind them as they go.
Yeah. Do those things have a purpose, by the way?
What, the rings?
Yeah.
Other than to show someone's divinity, I don't really think so. It's an image from, like, Eastern mythology. Kind of like a halo.
Oh. It's a larger halo for your back.
Well, some of remember back at some of the early depictions of halos in like Western mythology, it's behind the head. You'll see that in lots of like Catholic drawings. The almighty uppercut.
Eventually, it became stylish to wear at the top of your head.
Like a hat.
And that just stuck.
The fashion trends of heaven are just impossible to understand. So what I mean, I've done this much and my rage meter is only about half filled.
Oh, yeah.
So feel free to sort of zone out for this section. Or we could just talk about something interesting that isn't the game. Like Full House. Why? It seems cooling down from overheating seems to take a lot longer now.
Huh. Probably just.
I still love that one frame of him just kicking the guys in the face.
Cool. I think it might, though, be that Yasha had a shorter cooldown period or something.
Maybe. Well, no, just from the beginning of the game as well. Or maybe I'm just expecting more of him. Oh yeah. Keep forgetting we can look around in the cutscenes. Or at least just, like, zoom in. Daniel's busy spraying his apartment for ants.
Yep.
You're welcome. It's keeping the people informed. The people have a right to know. More dudes to fight. I think I like keep my rage meter, but I don't get a health refill.
Oh. Whereas some games give you health refills a little too often, like Assassin's Creed 2.
Yeah.
Back to back. Because you can stockpile a bunch of health kits that restore almost all of your vitality, but
They fixed that in Brotherhood.
But I never end up using them because they also restore your health to full at the beginning of each memory.
Yeah, they managed to make Brotherhood like sufficiently. So Brotherhood, in terms of like general gameplay, Brotherhood is the best. Revelations is a bit wonky at times. I think I have to beat everyone before I can actually burst. Insecticide smells wonderful.
Not insecticide, it's Lysol shit.
That
Sure,
door
it's
is
the
so
same
fucking
function.
dead.
It smells a lot better, actually.
It just smells like aerosol to me. They all smell the same. That door.
It's got kind of a lemony scent to it.
Look at that fight didn't go so well. You still still don't want to work together.
So we're confronting the most powerful being in the known universe, and this is episode, what, 16?
Of 18. Well, there's still Bleatra.
Oh, yeah.
Just one big hand. It's one of the crazy wrath hands.
Yeah. Whoa. It's like carrying him.
We have to restrain ourselves.
What?
Why? I think he was kicking me out of the way before I got electrocuted.
Maybe that. I was gonna say maybe he just really doesn't want Asura to be involved. There you go. Who cares, honestly? You want to fight about it?
Every time they show so many shots of Deus's feet with his stupid business shoes and like business pants.
Loafers.
Any bad guy who calls you insects, I can't take seriously anymore.
Yeah. There are just so many of them.
Since Asura will never give anime-style villain speeches, we have to have Yasha doing it. Misty admits it flat out. Oh, there's Dragon Ball Z up in here.
I think that
That point was passed ages ago, yes,
Yeah.
but... You find out, like, after all of this, that Mithra isn't suffering at all. She's actually just willingly doing all this.
Oh.
Just, like being lavished upon... It's not what actually happened, but that would be a funny thing. Versus Deus. And look, Yasha's helping us.
As cool as Yasha is, I think it's a little nice to be playing the protagonist again.
Finally. Or the titular character, or titular, however you pronounce it.
Yeah.
He is the protagonist. He's not just a titular character.
Oh man, I've always hated fighting Deus. You fight him again next episode, so you know this isn't the end.
Yeah.
It has to be in a much more dramatic Technicolor location than this. I hate his stupid lightning attacks.
Just catch the lightning and throw it back. Simple. Spam projectiles, important.
I just finished my combo on him to build in a little extra burst meter. Oh, damn it. It was a different button.
They changed it on you.
Holy
God!
fuck! I hate it when they do that.
And this isn't the final boss. At least it's one of those attacks where it shows you where it's going to strike before it does. Which I've never really understood, other than for
Like tracking lasers.
the purposes of a fight being possible.
I think we're just gonna do this. Get up in his face.
There you go.
It is possible to miss with your burst.
Yeah, I've seen that happen. During the moon battle, you get like stuck up against a wall and it just reset.
You just hate teleporting bad guys?
Yep. And so many of them seem to know how to do it.
I'm doing quick time events for Yasha as well. And Asura is unharmed.
This is rather reminiscent of the encounter against Ozymandias in Watchmen, featuring Rorschach and
Night Owl.
Yeah.
A little bit, except we're doing much better.
Yeah.
They kind of just completely failed. Oh, no, you don't get to do this. No, shut Deus up.
He's been taken into the central battery on Oa.
Very few people are going to get that, but I found it funny.
Plenty of people get that.
I didn't.
Emerald
it's the
Twilight
Green
was
Lantern homeworld.
huge. Well, Jake, that means you're just a bad person, okay?
You're just a bad person.
Okay.
Perhaps I have underestimated your power. That is the biggest understatement. Oh. You have other arms, Asura.
But what is there?
You asked. Deus delivers.
But what would you call that? Something above a god?
God, little G. He has to capitalize that into God, big G. But to make it official...
The big G.
To make it official, he has to absorb billions of souls, apparently, and create a ship that looks just like himself.
Oh man, we're getting the Buddha hands up in here.
That's how you know it's activated.
Also, we're getting the rest of the ship.
Oh no.
Just ends at a knife point.
Pointed
Well,
toes
fucker
like
with
a beautiful ballerina.
Sakura Devram Indra Deus. Holy shit, it's huge! Ugh. See, we have puns here with Deus because Deus means God in Latin. Oh. That would be terrifying to see in the sky.
That doesn't make us friends. Of course not. Still. Deus.
So he's still having like mixed feelings about this, apparently.
Stop talking to yourself.
He says what we're all thinking. You interrupted my monologue.
We can't.
I like his thinking.
Yeah, it's important to keep a positive attitude.
Very well.
Spirit bomb!
Oh,
Oh,
no.
no, wait, that's something different.
He's calling his ride.
You missed his hover bike being introduced.
Crap.
I would love it if he would, like, fold all of his arms and, like, one pair is, like, folded above his head and the other behind his back.
Do not blame me if you fall off.
No one to pull out the good music. I love how it sort of has the same design sense as the big carrier units, like ships.
Yeah. Probably, like, repurposed it from something used to make one of those.
And Star Fox again.
Yeah, with an actual spaceship of sorts.
I'm really playing Ikaruga. But without the whole light dark thing. I've run out of targets!
You're killing everything too fast.
And we turn back and there's suddenly more ships. It's like a hat trick.
Somehow fitting that this part of the game reminds me of Area 51 from Star Fox 64.
Yes.
Andros has appeared. There's a big head in the sky.
But it's like the SNES, it just spits tiles at you. That's bad. We got some Macross up in here. If I'm finally recording this, I'll be able to watch this later and actually like appreciate these action scenes.
Of course he's riding a missile.
I think he just
Why
grabbed it
not?
and turned it around.
I can't hear you, we're in space.
In fact, how are you breathing, you fool?
Not that he had anything to say.
It was nice to come back and pick him up. He's being mouthy about it, though. I think that was just one of the ship cannons. Yeah.
There's still so many other ships.
Watchers, I'm on it.
What is it? What is it that we are watching, and what is the it we are on? Jesus Christ.
There is zero warning about that beam coming toward you.
At least it doesn't do like a great deal of damage. And you already have burst.
This is true, yeah.
I'm finally being forced to mash Y instead of B.
Yeah.
12,000 years for a gigantic toy.
It did change to look like him, you're right.
Yeah.
Oh god, it's moving!
It's got his beard.
Oh god, what is it doing?
I thought we learned from the first boss fight that size does not equal power.
Well, it's
not
not
necessarily equal power.
It does not an inverse relationship,
Yeah.
but it's not a perfectly. Why is it so slow? Taking lines from Akuma here.
Huh.
I should look up what that actually means. It didn't say if you failed at quick time event. It wouldn't say. Just imagine if it didn't say to be continued, and that was just the end of the game.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be awesome, but a little bit.
A little bit mean.
Yeah. I love he says that. 12,000 years for a gigantic toy. Sure.
Let's see. Oh, I think it's the last time we see Olga.
Aww.
Boy, do we see her.
Let's see what's off to the sides. Just Sakura blossoms everywhere. Jeez.
Septentrion or something.
That's the word.
Septentrion. Alioth.
On the bridge.
Ah! Sacra Divinum Indra Deus. I cannot believe I'm seeing it with my own eyes. It's magnificent. Not even the Colossi can compare to its power. By merging with the Karma Fortress, it has become the most powerful being in existence. It will purify Goma Vlitra with the use of the priestess's power and the 7 trillion souls we have accumulated. Holy shit.
Holy gosh.
But would that not also destroy the planet as well?
Perhaps, if it was just a Brahmastra. Brahmastra.
The barista.
Shut up. Brahmastra.
Banister.
I couldn't read it! But now that Lord Deus has merged with the Karma Fortress, he can concentrate the blast with great precision. Sacra Devnam Indra Deus is invincible!
Why don't we just call it Super Deus?
No,
The Deus Fortress.
No, it's a great name. I'm saying it.
It's like
You don't have
it's
to.
like Dr. Light to Raven in Teen Titans. Pro tip: find shorter magic words.
And now,
Oh, we finally see Mithra.
leader of the 7 deities. His reign of terror ends now.
Oh man, just 2 more episodes.
Alright.
Well, people, we'll see you in the next one.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Kidding,
Later.